Oh yeah, I look crazy. I got toothpaste on my shirt. Don't mind it,
Look
okay?
at me.
We've been going
I
through
didn't even
it.
expect you to put me on camera like
Sorry.
this. Horrible.
We had to rush home this morning from the hotel back home. Okay, so I'm gonna tell you guys what happened. We literally had to spend the night in a hotel last night, around like 6:30 p.m. something like that. Out of nowhere, all the water in our house just randomly turned off. We were literally about to start giving all the boys their bath for the night, and we had no water out of nowhere. Um, so since it was like 6:30 p.m. on a Friday night, obviously that's like after hours for most companies. So we were calling around trying to frantically find a plumber that would actually come out to our house that late at night on a Friday night. Literally calling like millions of numbers.
Hi everyone. So I'll be going live in an hour time and I do not want you to miss out. So I'll be doing a live session with this lady. Her name is Miss Ifoma Odunsi. She's a social worker and
The guy comes out, he does his job. Well, we thought he was doing his job. He comes out, does his thing, goes and looks at all our plumbing and whatever the case. We have a well as well, so we don't have city water. So when you have a well, like things are a little different. Quan and I are like first time homeowners, so we don't know all these things. You know what I'm saying? Like we never had to deal with a well before. Our parents always had city water, so we don't know the ins and outs with wells and all this stuff. But long story short, the guy looked at our well system and he basically was saying that he thinks that our well went dry. So he's like, okay, you guys need to have a water company come back out and pump a whole bunch of water into your well system. And he tried to have someone come out last night, but they weren't able to. So at this point, it's like 9 p.m. And Quan and I are like, okay, we have to figure something out. Like, we have to just figure this out in the morning. So we book a hotel. We're all able to shower, get some rest. And now it's the next day. We have the water company come. Tell me why this guy gets here. He starts pumping water into the well, which we filmed, so you guys are going to see. And all the water just keeps, like, coming back out. So this guy is now telling us, oh, he thinks that our well system has, what do you say, a blockage?
Yeah. Like
he thinks something broke.
Down, like a root.
Oh, yeah.
Down in the ground, either root through the pipes or one of the pipes broke.
Yeah, so he's trying to basically tell us that the problem is going to cost us a whole lot of money. That's what it sounded like to me. He was basically saying like, oh, we need a whole new septic system and well system and all this other stuff. So Quan and I are like, oh my gosh, this don't sound like something that could be fixed in a day. Like this sounds like a whole lot. So eventually we were able to get in contact with the guy who actually did the whole water system in our house. And like, you know, I don't know, he's the one that installed it, right? Mm-hmm. That did the whole well system, septic system, all that stuff in our house. This guy tells us that all we have to do is go down into our sub-basement, and Quan had to do some like resetting of some valves, turn off our whole water system in our house. And that was all the problem was. Literally like a click of a button and a couple valves he had to like turn off and on and like let the water reset. And all the water in our house is back on, y'all. Do you know how annoyed we are? Like, listen, we wasted thousands of dollars, by the way, because we had to pay like some extra fees for this plumber guy to come out late at night after hours. Then we had to pay for the water truck company to come out and do nothing. So yeah, and then we had to pay for the hotel. So it was a whole lot, y'all. And listen, this just taught me to just be grateful for like water. It's crazy. Like you don't realize how grateful you are, or like how privileged you are to be able to just turn on a faucet, turn on some water, and have water, running water. You know what I'm saying? Because us doing that, I'm like, dang, this is crazy. Like, one second we have water, the next we don't. So you don't realize like all your blessings sometimes. So yeah, we had to spend the night in the hotel, and also we're very grateful that we're able to even just like be able to, you know, do something within the spur of a moment, like book a hotel or something like that. You know, a lot of people wouldn't even have the means to do that. So yeah, we're thankful and grateful. We're also happy that we're back home and our water is back on, because that was a lot.
Yeah, it was crazy.
It was crazy. But now Quan knows exactly like what to do if this ever happens again, because we've been here for almost 3 years in our home now, and nothing like that ever happened. Yeah, but now if it happens again, then Quan knows how to fix it and what to do. So yeah, just had to share because we were going through it. It hasn't even been like 24 hours yet technically. It was like, I don't know, probably like 12 hours or so now since last night. Oh no, it's 11, so a little longer, but yeah, just had to share that. All right, y'all. So I was just listening to Quan tell the story on his Snapchat, and I left out a few things because I was just remembering the water guy. So this water guy, he comes, right? Mind you, we already wasted money just having to pay for him to like drive to us and fill up our well system, which he said they put like 1,500 gallons of water in the well system, right? So like I was saying before, like once he started trying to pump the water into the well, it just came like flying back out. He was trying to tell us it was because there was some type of blockage, which I think I mentioned, but he's telling us like, oh, either there's a blockage, like one of your pipes broke down in the well system, or a tree root like might have grown through your well system and it's causing a blockage. That's why the water's flying back up. He's like, oh, I ain't gonna lie, like y'all might have to spend the night in a hotel again. So Quan and I are like, bro, are you serious right now? Like, we were stressed out. Come to find out, the whole reason that the water was flying back out of the well was because our well was full and it was not dry at all. Yeah. So we're like, are you kidding me right now? Mm-hmm. So like once we finally gotten a hold of the guy that actually did the whole water system and the well system in our home, he was telling us like, you guys wasted so much money. You did not have to do any of that. These people are just money hungry. He was low-key offended because he's like, I put like one of the best water systems in your guys' house. Like the previous owner did not cut corners with anything he did in that house. Trust me, like he put the most expensive equipment, everything. He's like, literally all you had to do was X, Y, and Z, which he had Quan, do over the phone with him. Mm-hmm. And he was just like, yeah, these people are just money hungry. They don't know what the hell they're doing. He was pissed.
I forgot to mention that. These people don't know what the fuck they're doing. They were completely clueless. Mm-hmm. And we don't know if they were just clueless or if they were just trying to get some money from us.
Yeah, we have no idea. But he was saying that a lot of plumbers, like, will say they're plumbers and they really don't know what the hell they're doing. Mm-hmm.
Clearly.
But, yeah, I just had to share that because I'm like, dang, I forgot some details. And I don't like to leave out details, so.
Way down, however deep it is. Mm-hmm. And then the motor, however many horse, it sucks up water from the vein. Mm-hmm. And that's what actually... So the poly, if you look... I don't know, I can't... My flashlight isn't very good. But if you see down there, there's a little piece of poly that comes up and hits that riser. Mm-hmm. Yes, Nikki?
Oh, shit. I forgot how to... So y'all, our house has literally no water right now. They're about to try and fill up our well and see if this fixes the problem.
No water in the crib.
Hopefully it does.
Fill up our well. Got a whole water truck there.
Oh,
this
look.
is crazy.
Look at the hose. We never experienced nothing like this before.
It's the same company that filled up our pool.
It is? I thought so. Huh? Yeah, stay over here. Trying to fill up the well. Look at little man. Oh, what the heck? Yeah. Look at trying that. Got the flood out of our yard.